Where you at, Santo? Sway.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Santo back again with another video, and today we are here with another Fright Friday. And you're probably thinking, oh wow, Santo, three uploads in the same week. Yeah, I've been going crazy this week. I've been trying to get as many gameplays and reactions. Well, I only had 2 gameplays this week, but still trying to get them gameplays up because I haven't played a good game in about a minute. I mean, Wrong Floor was a good game. It just traumatized me. But anyway, let's get into it. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Let's go. The first one is The Moon Woke Up, episode 4. I'm already pausing it, by the way. Got my snack. This is like a little chocolate ice cream thingy. I'm gonna be munching on this while we watching it. Let's go.
Billions dead. Millions starving. A great cataclysmic event that changed our world. Cities destroyed. Civilization all but wiped out. In a world turned to rubble, all hope was lost. Until a shining beacon rose from the ashes. Citizen, need a friend?
Quoi? J'ai besoin de nourriture et d'eau, espèce d'imbécile!
Friend
He said, I need food and water, you freaking idiot.
Industries. Over the past 15 years, Friend Industries has brought humanity back from the brink of extinction and brought hope back into our lives. So come and join our global initiative and be a part of rebuilding mankind. Now the largest employer in the world, we have a wide range of sectors to suit everyone, such as our cutting-edge weapons development team,
He's supposed to be shooting with one
Hydrogenesis
hand.
Research Division, the Repopulation Program,
The repopulation program? I'm in. Hey, I'm in. Friend Industries, where y'all at, bro? I need that. I'm in. Trust, bro. I will be a great candidate for this bro. You just don't know.
Application for Umbra Corps Marine,
Hey, you said applications full.
Research and Development, our space program,
What the freak just happened to that dude?
and much more. Apply now to provide for what's left of your family and protect our home from what's lurking out there. Friend Industries, your best friends in a world gone to shit.
We're meant to be the bloody Umbra Corps. Best of the best. Why they let Grandpa in here? 'Cause your generation are a bunch of pussies. And what's your deal, Tim Man? Huh? Rats eat your real arm or something?
Oh.
Hey, I try and sneak some of that moon juice back. That shit's going for 70 food stamps a vial up in Europe. You get caught smuggling that pink jizz out of the border, and you'll be shot, and so will we, just for being with you. Calm down, Grandad. You know we don't get paid enough for this. Besides, the stuff from the Umbra Zone is meant to be like nothing else. Like the Mona Lisa of moon juice.
Cut it out, Marines. Put your masks on. Don't want the radiation turning you into one of those moon-fected. Wouldn't make much of a difference, though.
First it was the cosmic frequency turning you into one of those. Now it's the radiation. It's all bollocks. Nah, it's gotta be that moon juice, mate. That's why everyone's after it. It's powerful stuff. Who put this guy in our squad?
I'll be right back. I gotta throw this away.
Okay, we're here. You know the drill. Umbra Initiative 1642. In and out in 2 hours.
Why couldn't they just drive us there? I bloody hate walking.
Bro, could you stop complaining? You're a soldier. Not no little kid, bro. Stop complaining.
Stay on my 6.
Oh!
Do something! What the hell?
Shoot it!
Wait, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Did you shoot him?
You moron! You just killed our squad leader!
He said, don't shoot. He said, don't. And if it was gonna be somebody, why did it have to be you?
Well, what? She was trying to make love to him.
She was trying to kill him.
Is he alright?
No. Dang.
Nice going, Tim, man. Won't have to worry with you around.
What the hell?
Yes, yes. What the freak? What the? And this is exactly why we do not need to explore space any further. Alright, this next one is called Apple Vision Pro short film, and it's by Mr. Friend again.
It was a beautiful morning at the McMahon residence. A gentle breeze blew, and the
McMahon.
sun shone its light unto all the land. And it was a very special day, as a package was on its way to young Kevin.
Oh, I love when I get my packages ordered. I meant delivered.
Why, hello, Kevin. It appears your parcel has arrived.
Kevin McMahon.
What could it be? Why, it's the new Apple Vision Pro. Kevin was having a lot of fun playing with his new toy.
It's like that TV static sound is a little too loud in my ears.
Wow!
Kevin,
Oh my! And then you disappoint me with the face check, bro. But look at the
wow.
bro. Look. Look at. Oh my gosh, dog. Bro, you can't tell me like. Oh my.
Kevin, sweetie, are you having fun? Don't you want to take a break? Oh, but Mum, I'm having ever so much fun. But you haven't even started your homework.
It's
Why
that
don't you take
homework,
a break
Kevin
and
boy.
play later?
Go
I'll
ahead,
do it
that
later,
homework.
I promise. Well, okay then, sweetie.
I cannot tell you how many times I have said, "Oh, I'll get to my homework later," and just never did it the next. I mean, with I just never got to it after saying that.
Don't play for too long.
Yo, mama thick, boy. Look at the. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all lock in. It's starting to get spooky now. I just got chills. I just got chills. I just got
Kevin, honey,
chills.
dinner's ready. Mum?
You at, mama?
Where's dinner?
Hey, this is me an hour later just editing this video. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm still tapping it. Do y'all see how she's bent over? Bro, I just got so many chills. Bro.
That was weird.
How
Where
is she
could she
walking
be?
like that? Don't put it back on. Kevin,
Well,
Kevin,
I guess
Kevin.
I have a bit more Vision Pro time.
Oh, Kevin, bro, no. Let me move my microphone out the way before I hit it.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know your mama could squat like that.
Mum, is that you?
She really dropping it down though. You can't lie.
Huh? Ah! Ah!
Oh,
Kevin?
bro. These, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do, bro. I getting ready to square up with my monitor. So what he's saying in the Apple Vision Pro is her, whatever she is, but in real life she's like normal.
What's wrong with him now? Kevin ran into the kitchen. What on earth was that? What do I do?
Bro. No! Kevin! Take off the app, bro. Take it off. No! No!
Kevin? Kevin? Honey, what's going on with you? Kevin.
Ew.
You can't hide, Kevin.
Ew. Get these voices out of, bro.
Found you.
Get the freak away, bro. Ew. Bro, I just unplugged my headphones.
You're not my mum. Stay away from me.
No, Kevin.
Mum.
You freaking idiot.
What have I done?
Mum, I didn't mean to. Kevin.
Bro, I got so scared from that. Bro, I
I'm
keep
so sorry,
unplugging my
Mum.
headphones.
Oh, my dear boy, Kevin. I think something is terribly wrong with my Vision Pro headset.
You think?
Ow, Mum, that hurts.
Mama, what you doing?
Mum,
Mama?
I got you.
Oh! She done took my boy's ankles. Literally. Not in basketball. Literally. Took my boy's ankles, bro. Now I know that I will not be buying the new Apple Vision Pro. Alright, so this next one we got is called Lookout, short horror film. Like Ironbark Lookout type lookout, you know? Bro, I gotta keep bringing my mic closer.
All clear up here.
Copy that, Toma. Sweet dreams.
As a matter of fact, I got a question. How much do y'all get paid to be out here in these lookouts? Like, out in these remote areas, these tall towers. How much do y'all get paid for that? Because, like, y'all doing a really big job being away from the city. Like, that's just scary. That's just scary itself, you know? My bad. I keep thinking I'm hearing my mom call me. Am I tripping? That's a TV downstairs. I'm slow. I'm gonna still keep one ear open because... Oh, this one's setting the tone. The freak is outside? Heavy footsteps. What's outside the window? Oh.
Tell me the base. Did you see someone up here?
I scared myself. It was her reflection. Why are all them windows not covered? Oh. Okay, great camera work.
Please, can anybody hear me? I need help.
I didn't jump, you guys jump.
This is Toma Lookout.
I'm lost. I can't. I think there's something out here.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Bro, turn y'all volumes up. I'm not about to be the only one here, bro. Hey, whatever's on your roof, let it stay on your roof, please. A spider?
Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there?
Why? swear, bro, it be these white people, bro. No black person would be in this situation unless you love the outdoors. I'm telling y'all. Is that a... Bro. That is a freaking spider web. A huge spider web. Why would you do that, bro? They can sense vibrations. Following that. If I see it's a large spider web like that going into the woods, I'm turning the other way. Yo, whoa, no. Go home, please. Go back to the lookout. Go back to the... Please go back to the lookout, bro. Is that her breathing?
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
What's your location? Where are you?
I don't know where. I'm so lost. Please help.
We're in! The freak? I got so scared. I don't even know what I said. Bro. Wait. Look, listen. It said... Yo, no, that just gave me chills. Yo, it mimics voices. It used the freaking... I don't even know what it's called. Alright, so we got a true gas station horror story. Let's get into it.
One night last summer, two of my friends, Sam and Jake, convinced me to sneak out with them and drink. We were all bored, just looking for something to do. We decided to go for
Convinced you? That means you didn't want to go in the first place.
a walk to a local gas station that was open 24 hours a day. The walk there was pretty uneventful. We talked about random topics and drank a couple of beers. Once we got to the gas station, Jake had to use the bathroom. When he was in the bathroom, there was a dirty, sketchy guy in there. Jake struck up a conversation with this guy. It was pretty normal, except when the...
Yo, look at... Yo, this dude is mad at him for something. He looks like he knows this kid.
Guy asked why he was out so late, and if he was by himself. Jake brushed it off as the guy was just trying to tell him to stay safe. We bought some snacks and we noticed the guy following us around while he was talking to someone on his...
Okay, you gotta be about the dumbest. You're trying to cover yourself up as to be, you know, something like... You're not trying to be seen. You're looking directly at them and talking on the phone. What is your issue?
His phone. We left soon after, and on the way back, We sat on the side of the road and talked for a while as we drank some more. It was pitch black by now because there are no street lights in the area. We saw a car coming down the road, which was no big deal. We sneak out pretty often and we've never had any real problems. Cars usually just drive by. This time was different. The car spun around in the road and pulled up right next to us on the street, and two guys got out.
Get up!
We ditched the beers, got up, and sprinted down the street. Jake and I hid behind an RV, while Sam hopped a fence. The two men looked dirty, like they hadn't showered in days. We watched the two guys for a little while, which is when we noticed that one of them had a gun in his hand. They looked in our direction for a few minutes before they got back into their car and drove off. Jake and I looked for Sam, but we couldn't find him, so we decided to head back home. We thought we had lost them, but on the way back we turned a corner and those same guys were sitting in the car, waiting there. We ran through the alleyways and backyards until we lost them. Every few minutes we saw the car driving slowly down a street or alleyway in the distance, and we would hide. Eventually we made it back, and Sam messaged to tell us that he got followed by a different car, but he made it home safe. It's been almost a year since that night. We're always more cautious when we go out, and Sam still has nightmares about being abducted. I don't know for sure if the guy from the bathroom had anything to do with it, but we believe that he's somehow connected to it.
That was your first issue. You got drunk on the side of the road. Yo, it's raining? Yo, I swear Detroit got some weird weather, bro. It's literally raining outside, too. The Roommate, animated by Llama Arts.
Looking for a new roommate is always a daunting
Oh, freak, I unplugged my headphones again. I'm slow.
task, even though you interview and take the time to get to know that person.
I'm sorry, I gotta go back. I missed
More
whatever he was
details
saying.
at the end.
Okay, now I hear though.
Looking for a new roommate is always a daunting task. Even though you interview and take the time to get to know that person, you don't truly find out who they are until you start living with them. I had begun searching for a roommate after I decided to leave my current residency.
Who's that
I
over
was
there?
contacted a couple of hours after placing an ad on the Facebook Marketplace. The message read,
Hey Chris, I'll be moving out of my current apartment this August and I'm looking to room with someone new, as my roommates are moving to California this year. I'm 27 and I'm currently going to school. When I'm not at school, I enjoy hiking and watching movies. I also apprentice at a taxidermy shop on the days I don't have class. Hope that's not weird. It's always been a fun hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day, Lunaire.
My first and most obvious reaction after reading the message was to check her profile. She was a medium height, had long, messy blonde hair and green eyes.
Okay.
In her profile picture, I saw her standing with a man and a woman shoulder to shoulder. They each adorned goofy grins and held up peace signs. Under the photo, the caption read, "Love my roommates." I smiled to myself and decided to send her a message back. The sun.
Whoa, why?
I smiled to myself and decided to send her a message back.
Yo, what is you doing over here? Why are you looking at me?
The sun beat down on us as we hoisted various objects to the second floor of our new apartment. It took us a couple days to get everything out of the moving trucks and into our new place, but as soon as we did, a wave of relief washed over our sweat-drenched and sore bodies. After a couple more hours of rearranging, we each grabbed a beer from the fridge and sat on the porch. We reminisced about old 90s cartoons and what video games we obsessed over as kids, and as the sun started to set, I truly felt relaxed and confident that things were going to work out. A week later, I started a new job for a construction company that was owned by a good friend of mine. As I was getting ready, I heard the front door swing open. I walked into the living room to see Lunaire and her friend David sliding in a large box. "What you got there?" I asked. Through a strained grunt, she replied,
I bought a freezer to store some of the animals I'm planning on using in my taxidermy work. I hope that's alright.
I was obviously hesitant at first, as there was no mention of this happening in the first place, but I eventually accepted and returned to my room to continue getting ready for work. I came home.
Yeah, you mentioned your taxidermy job, but like, you didn't mention putting animals in your freezer.
Home at around 9 p.m. after having a couple of beers with friends and noticed that the freezer was nestled snugly in the lower part of the pantry. A low hum could be heard reverberating off of the inner walls. I was curious to see what was inside, but didn't want to intrude on Lunaire's business, so I went into my room and changed into more comfortable clothing. After changing, I came back out into the kitchen and started making a sandwich. I opened the fridge and grabbed what I needed. As I turned around, I stubbed my toe on the edge of the island countertop and let out a long, exasperated grunt. Through my frustration, I slammed the fridge door shut and checked my toe to see if there was any bleeding.
Bro, you ever like hurt yourself in a certain way where it makes you mad and you get mad at whatever hurts you? That'd be me when I stub my toe. Bro, one time I stubbed my toe against the table. I hit it and I punched the table. I'm not lying.
I raised my head back up and was greeted by a shadowy figure. Lunaire was standing in the doorway leading to her room. The darkness
Why you built like that, Lunaire?
behind her almost seemed to envelop her.
Is everything okay?
She said in a deadpan tone. Shit, yeah, I'm sorry. I just slammed my toe into the corner of the countertop as I was making a sandwich. I hope I didn't wake you.
It's fine,
she said in the same deflated tone as before. She then turned around and walked back into the darkness of her room. I could tell that she was pissed, so I quietly made my sandwich and retreated back to my room as well, only hearing the low hum from the freezer as I closed my door.
What's with
I
that
had the
freezer,
next day
bro?
off, so I was able to sleep in a little longer than usual. When I finally emerged from my room, I walked into the kitchen to make breakfast. As I opened the refrigerator, I noticed that the light wasn't turning on and there was a lack of cold air escaping from inside. I turned around and flipped the light switch to confirm my suspicion. Sure enough, the power was out. Damn it, I muttered under my breath. I walked over to Lunaire's room and knocked on her door to tell her about the power outage if she didn't already know, but there was no answer. I then remembered that she had classes that day and probably wasn't home. I walked back to the kitchen and past the pantry. As I did, I slipped on the floor but was able to catch myself on the countertop. What the? I angrily exclaimed as I looked down at the floor trying to figure out what I had slipped on. It was blood. It had started to leak from the corner of the freezer and pool onto the floor. I quickly tried to open the freezer to find out the cause of the viscous liquid, but then I noticed that it had a padlock attached to it. I don't remember seeing that before. I ran out to my car and grabbed my toolbox from the back seat. I approached the freezer and set my tools down on the nearby countertop. I then pulled out a small pair of bolt cutters and snapped through the metal of the padlock. It fell to the ground with a large thud. I creaked open the top of the freezer and was greeted with a putrid stench that permeated my nostrils. I quickly pinched my nose and walked away gagging in response. I guess I should have realized that was gonna happen.
Them ain't no dead animals in there, bro. Those are dead people in
muttered
there.
to myself in between gags. After gaining my composure, I grabbed some gloves from under the sink and started taking inventory. I could see a couple of dead birds and plastic bags wedged into the corners of the freezer. I took each bag out and set them in the trash can nearby. That's when I noticed that the blood was coming from the corner of the larger black bag. I don't know why, but I decided to open the top of the bag and peer inside. I was greeted by large, milky white eyes, a swollen black tongue surrounded by cracked and bloated lips, and the matted hair of a human head. I swiftly dropped the bag and fell backwards onto the floor. My breathing had ceased to exist, and I grabbed the trash can next to me and expelled my disgust into it.
She's a serial
I then ran
killer.
out the door, got into my car, and called the police. As I sat in the interrogation room with a blanket over my shoulders, I couldn't help but think about the face I'd seen. It looked so familiar. That's when it finally hit me. I pulled out my phone and looked at Lunaire's profile picture. It was her old roommate, the one she said was moving to California. When the detective entered the room, she started the questioning process, asking me if I started noticing any weird behavioral occurrences around the apartment. Yeah, I stubbed my toe the other day and she creepily stood in the doorway. It seemed like she was pissed, but for some reason I had a strange feeling like she was concerned about something. That's when I connected the dots. She didn't come out into the kitchen because she heard me stub my toe. She came out into the kitchen because she thought I slammed the freezer instead of the fridge. A cold sweat started to form.
Yo, and the reason, I feel like the reason why she was standing in the doorway like that, because she was worried if he had have slammed that freezer, she would have had to put another body in that same freezer, bro. That is insane.
Form on my forehead as my surroundings became blurred. I could hear a low whine slowly starting to cover up the words of concern from the detective. As my vision started to clear, I could see another officer enter the room and whisper something into her ear as he handed her a piece of paper. "Do you have somewhere you could stay at?" she asked. I mean, I was planning on staying with my parents. They live about 30 minutes outside of town. Okay, she paused. Listen, I don't want to worry you, but we found this picture inside of your apartment. She slid the piece of paper across the table, and I immediately felt like someone kicked me in the chest. The head of Lunaire's other roommate sat on the chair. In the background, scrawled on the wall in blood, read, "Love my roommates. All of them."
Bro, that was crazy. That was crazy. Hey, these were some good videos. High key. High key. These were some good videos. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace out.